Hello friends, welcome to my quick video talking about Energized Health and why you should take the 555 challenge. Okay, so long story short, for the last year, about a little bit less than a year, I've been doing the Energized Health program. I dropped 106 pounds. I've gained muscle, I've regained my health, I'm feeling better than ever, I'm eating good, I'm feeling good. And why should you care? Well, this program was originally designed for people that are older, that at least most of the people that I've heard testimonials from, they're in their 70s and 80s. And there was a gentleman about 70 or 80 years old, something like that, where he mentioned that he had lost like 86 pounds. And then I came to the realization like, hey, I have no excuse not to do the program. Why I think this is a good deal? Well, for $5, you will get the foundational basics of what I've been doing for the past year to drop the 106 pounds. It is just that multiplied with probably additional things. So I jumped into the full program myself, but I do want to share it with friends who I really genuinely care about. And just like myself, probably they've experienced frustrations in the ability to drop the weight and keep it off. With this program, you're actually rebuilding your health. Some of the testimonials, obviously not medical advice, all that legal and mumbo jumbo. People have been telling their stories on the Tuesday night calls. On the Tuesday night calls, people call in and they talk about their successes. So people have been going to their medical doctors who have been taking them off various different medications or lowering the medication dosages. So the program has been done by thousands of people. For $5, I mean, that's not even a cup of coffee. Is it a coffee? I don't buy a Starbucks, so can't really buy anything. Might as well be free, but the idea, I guess, is that you put in a little bit of something, and you do make that commitment for 5 days to do 5 things, to lose 5 pounds, and all that for $5, which is, I think, really a cool idea. What I do like is that having done the other health programs, having read the diet books, having done the ketogenics, having done 1 meal a day, meal every other day, I have not been more satisfied in regards to the way you're eating on this diet plan. Notice, dropping 106 pounds, I do have some muscles on my arms. That's why I'm also wearing this tank top, is to show the musculature that you can develop on this program at any age. At any age. The proprietor of this program, named John Jubilee, at 64 years old, he looks happy and healthy, and I don't think I've ever seen him not smile. He's always been motivational in teaching others that they could do better, that they can improve, that they can do the health stuff. Because 25 years ago or about that, he did the program, and he's never had to go to the doctor since. Imagine that, how much health care. I call it hell care. If the doctors aren't teaching people the stuff that's in this program. So over the long term, you will save tons. Because what I think is really the most important is that health is wealth. You can see the video right on my YouTube channel, how I lost the weight. You don't have to do the full program. You can learn enough to get by, drop the 5 pounds, and then see if you want to do the full program. Because the full program, it is a bit longer. But most people are busy, and a whole million reasons that people decide not to do it. But it's like one of those things. Success is a self-reinforcing cycle. So when I started doing a program, just like yourself, you probably might be skeptical. Hey, another diet book, another person trying to make money off me. Not really. I mean, $5, uh, I would give it to somebody on the street sometimes. So I really don't even, see that as a big deal, at least for most people. So you can improve your health. You can drop the weight. You don't have to do any of these different drastic programs people are taking. Um, Biblically speaking, paraphrasing a really great teacher, he says, "Don't you know that ye are the temple?" Our bodies are our temples. We call it in the program building our house. So when we build up our house the right way, we get to live in it. So what kind of house do you want to live in? Do you want to live in the most fanciest, nicest house possible? Or do you want to live in a broken down, shabby house? I prefer the nicer ones. So I'm going to continue doing the program. I can vouch for it. I'll link you down below to my success journey. And hopefully you found this video motivational enough to try out the deal. I mean, it's not every day. Probably will be one again in a couple months, and then I will recommend it again, possibly. So, how would you like to feel better? I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did that at my younger age. I'm glad I didn't have to wait until some of these people that are 60s, 70s, 80s. So, however, because these people did it, there's plenty of people my age that are way overweight. There's people 15 years old overweight. So just think about the future potential is that if your whole entire family, yourself included obviously, could be healthier than ever, happier than ever, more motivated than ever, live in healthy bodies there where you guys could travel around together, where you could, if you're a grandfather, play around with your kids. If you're a father, like run around with them, or a mom, have that energy to do it. It's amazing. I can't highly more recommend it enough. So the website is My 555 Challenge, and code, I don't know if there's a place to accept it or not, but when I signed up to do the program myself, I made one called Feel Good Now. That's one word, Feel Good Now. So My 555 Challenge, so My 555 challenge.com. Take the challenge today. You really have nothing to lose but everything to gain, because without our health, what do we have? And I'm sure our loved ones would love to see more of us, more happy, more robust. And it would be also inspirational for others to see someone going through a transformation. So you might have to do it yourself. You might be like, hey, I'm skinny or whatever. But until you do it yourself, you can't ask others to do what you're not willing to do. So sometimes it takes yourself to doing the challenge. And then you might not know, you might not realize, hey, how was I able to lose so much weight? We just don't know any better. When I first started the program, you take the before and after pictures. That's where you could see in the YouTube videos where I documented the journey. Wow, I looked like that Michelin man. And looking back, I'm like, wow, I just didn't know I could look better. And then as I was losing weight, I felt and looked better and better, because how I was rebuilding the body and making it more healthy, I have been feeling better and looking outwards better. So I'm really happy with that. And I have the rest of my life to enjoy my great health. What I also do like about it is that it's not a diet. It's not some like fat thing where you can only maintain it for like 3 weeks, a month. How most diets are. You know, like ketogenic, you can only do that for so long, and then eventually, even with the ketogenic, you see that your weight drop stops. You drop weight and then you stop, and then whichever diet program you've seen, this is the only one where I feel like the improvements never stop. So even if your weight stays set, you might see an inch drop off your stomach. I mean, hey, I stay the same weight, 1 inch less on the stomach, so that means I probably gained some muscle during that time because the weight is the same, but then the stomach is an inch less. So it's like, you know, it should have been less weight if you think about it. So I'm really happy that's going on. What I'm also happy about is that with this program, I kind of got a community. I got a extended family, you could say, where on Tuesday nights I could get into the Zoom calls and see other people succeeding in their journey, and I could cheer for them, in my mind at least. I can get on there and ask questions. There's a once a month also alumni call, so where you could come in and also get specialized attention, speak about the questions you have, diet portions, what are other things that you could do, so you could brainstorm. And also really feels good where you have a group of people that have been through the journey, have been where you were, and then they could suggest their ideas how you could improve. It's the idea of constantly improving and getting better and better. I do like that, and I don't have to pay monthly for it. I just paid once for the program, and then for the rest of my life I just have a nice, enjoyable program to log into. Also, I do like the website. On the website, you log your progress, like body weight, like body fat percentage, like water percentage, your metabolic age, your measurements of the arms, and like whatever other different various things you measure. And you could see that it does the calculation every like month to 6 weeks, something like that. And it calculates, oh, okay, so you dropped 10 pounds, you lost 5 inches. I'm just giving examples here. And you gained so much hydration. So if you do the program as they tell you, you could say it's pretty much a guaranteed success, because there's, I think for their main program, they give a guarantee of if you do the program, we guarantee that you're going to lose the weight and gain the hydration or your money back. So that's really powerful that they stand on that. I'm excited for you to take the journey. Put your comments down below. Did you do the program? Did you enjoy it? Did you get the results? Did you find this motivation? Is there any other questions? Just put them down below. I'd love to communicate with you, because I'm just one of those people that wants to share this program with the world, as I've been went through every type of diet, and now I am really, really, really happy with the results to have something to show for it. And for like $5, I can only recommend it to everybody and shout from the rooftops. Wow, that's an amazing deal. And John and Chelsea, thank you so much. And the team, you guys are awesome. I'll see you in the next one. And thumb up and subscribe. Bye-bye.